Namaskar. I am Jitu Mishra. For generations along the sun-backed shores of the Ganjam coast, salt was more than just a commodity. It was a vital gift from the sea, an ancestral right woven into the very fabric of everyday life. But in 1930, a distant empire decided to tax this basic necessity, turning a natural birthright into a criminal offense. The British, however, underestimated the resolve of the people. They did not anticipate that an entire region, from the tribal heartlands of Koraput to the bustling streets of Berhampur, would rise up in defiance. As a storyteller, I have always been drawn to these profound, often overlooked chapters of our heritage. What happened here was not just protest. It was a powerful assertion of human dignity. Let's journey back to witness how a simple pinch of salt shook the foundation of an empire.
For generations, the salt of Ganjam was not just a commodity. It was an ancestral right, a gift from the sea to the people who breathed its spray. But by 1930, that gift had become a crime. To touch the earth's own crystals was to challenge an empire. They came from the hills of Koraput and the streets of Berhampur, Odia and Telugu, side by side. Different tongues, one heartbeat. Leading them was the tiger of Ganjam, Sashibhusan Rath, whose words moved through the district faster than the British could suppress them. At Huma, the law didn't just break, it shattered. Thousands of women, led by the likes of Champa Devi, stood where men had been barred. They turned the salt pans into a battlefield of peace. They didn't fight for a pinch of salt, they fought for the soul of the coast. The British jails could hold their bodies, but they couldn't imprison the tide. The Ganjam Satyagraha proved that when the common person, the worker, the widow, the teacher, decides to stand, even an empire must retreat. The salt was eventually washed away by the tides, but the grit of Ganjam, that remains.
The Ganjam salt satyagraha remains a powerful reminder that history is not solely made by towering figures in distant capitals. It is posed by ordinary people. It was built by formidable women leading the charge at Huma, by leaders like Sashibhusan Rath, and by thousands of Odia, Telugu, and tribal volunteers standing shoulder to shoulder. They faced batons and prison cells not with weapons, but with the unwavering conviction that nature's gift belonged to everyone. Today, as we drive past those very same salt pans along the highway, it's easy to forget the heavy price paid for our freedom. At Sarna Welfare Foundation and Curious Earth, we believe these stories are the bedrock of our cultural heritage, reminding us of our collective resilience. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Let's continue to remember and honor the diverse voices that shaped our history.